I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to play for real. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, Tia Laron, and today I'm gonna show you how to easily make an R&B guitar melody from scratch without using the actual guitar. Cause a lot of us can't really play, an instrument that good, so we gotta, resort to other measures. So this video, I'm gonna show you how to easily get that realistic guitar melody. So yeah, let's get it. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have a, actual good guitar preset. So the one that I love to use for a lot of my melodies, or one of them that I use, is Elliott FMoff nylon guitar. It's a contact bank for like 20 bucks. Literally, I've been using it for like almost all my videos with guitar melodies. So I've been using this, and it's on a jazz preset. Now, one thing that I do that I haven't done in the past is make a melody and then pan it to two sides. So having the same, same pattern, but just 100% pan to the left and to the right to have that actual stereo effect. So this is the pattern that I have for the first one, right? Sounds like this. So as you can hear, that one's panned to the left. So the other one is panned to the right. And for this one, I kind of strummed it a little bit differently to give it more of like a, I think it's called a Haas effect, where some places is playing in different times in your ear to give it a ping pong delay type of effect. So both of them together, it sounds like this. So yeah, this pattern is very simple. Like, it might look a little bit complex, but once you break it down, it's quite simple, right? So pretty much all that you want to do is just like literally grab triad chords, because you're gonna basically like dun 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 dun. So that's pretty much like 4 notes. So you can make a chord with four layers in it, and then just strum it. So something like this. Imagine you want to have a D minor chord, right? So let's make a D minor chord. And now let's strum it to have that crescendo or that going up effect, right? So we got that, and then we're just gonna go down the scale. So we're gonna go from a D minor chord to a C major chord, I think. Then we're gonna go down again. So now, since we're doing R&B, we want to have a note that's not in the scale to give it that effect of having tension to it. So we're gonna have an A and then a C sharp, which is not in the scale, and then have it go up. And then do something like this. So that's pretty much the basis of the melody. So then after this, you would go ahead and add your bass notes to give it that thickness, and then add some passing notes. So, it's not just, bland space. So you see how simple that was? I literally made that in like about like a minute and 10 seconds or something like that. So doing that, that'll literally give you a R&B guitar melody like so easily. So we got that, but we're not done yet. So to give it that realistic feel, I always use Omnisphere with this guitar effects preset. I think it's called the finger style acoustic FX menu. I use that all the time for my guitars, because when you play guitar, you might make different effects on it, right? So we got effects like this, right? So this is what we got. Now, whether or not you would actually make those effect noises when you play guitar, it doesn't really matter for real, because it still sounds a lot more realistic when you add that in. So that's why I got that. So pretty much for effects, I have on the EQ to cut out some low mids because it was like a little bit too boomy, and then boost some of the good frequencies, then along with a ROM for some reverb on it. So we got that. So next, I have a piano from Contact to give it some more thickness to it. I got the Maverick on the Jazzy Maverick preset, and this one just plays the bass notes, and this is what it sounds like. So, very simple, don't really have to explain that. Yeah. So I love to have pianos playing low notes whenever I'm not using basses, because I still love to have a little bit of lows to my melodies. So after that, we go to expand, and I'll grab this bell. It's a mallet called the Celeste Hard, and this one doesn't play like this one. It's a little bit subtle, but it's like ear candy pretty much. So this is what it sounds like. So for that one, I have on a Magic Switch, which is a free chorus plugin, and then a ROM. So with the melody, that's what it sounds like. All right, so you get it. Then we get into the top line for the guitar. I use the same bank. And this one, whenever I play, top lines for guitars, it's literally just about using your ear and doing what sounds right to you. So this is what I got. This one, took me a little bit of time, but I think that I got it to sound how I wanted it to sound. This is what it sounds like. So yeah, getting good at making top lines really just comes from doing it over and over, because of course when you have more practice, you will get more better and making it sound more natural pretty much. So we got that. Now recently, I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot into using arpeggios, and kind of weird arpeggios too, because some of them it'd be fire. I'm not gonna cap to you. So I got on a Nexus on the AR bullet time preset, and literally for arpeggios, what I do is I'll copy the same exact pattern, and then I may or may not use a halftime and then EQ it. So this is what we got right here. So we got that. So by itself it might sound a little bit kind of weird, but with the melody, I don't know, it has just like a weird effect to it that kind of makes it sound like a lot more cool. So we got that. Then next, I have on an arcade. Sometimes I literally I just go to arcade and just look for weird sounds just to add for texture. So I got this little bit of I got that bank, right? So I got that, and this is what it sounds like. So yeah, on that I have a stereo enhancer and then the EQ to boost some of the lows. So the reason that I use arcade, it's not because I can make melodies, because but it's because arcade and also Splice 2 or whatever you use, a lot of times they can come with different sounds that you probably just didn't think of. So you might just say, what could I add? And you might look up texture or spatial sounds or whatever. You might look that up and then find something that you like, I would have never thought of that. So I'm gonna use that. So that's kind of my thinking, right? So that's why I got that. So we got that. Next, I went to expand and I grabbed the Rhodes. Kind of like to play as a lead a little bit. And this one doesn't play as much throughout the melody, but it'll play in certain parts. And this is what it sounds like. So very simple, it literally just repeats that. For that one, I have on a magic switch, which I pretty much use on all my Rhodes. A phaser, where the mix turned down a little bit, then the EQ to have this effect on it, that little stuff right there. So we got that. So far we get this. So yeah, now we're almost done, right? So of course, I gotta have my synth basses. I got this synth bass from an analog bank that I've been using for R&B. It's called No Labels, and this is what the bass sounds like. So yeah, it's very gritty, and I think that it fits in my opinion. So of course, I like to have female vocals in a lot of my melodies. I don't know when I might stop doing that, but it might not be for a long time. But yeah, I got this vocal from Kylie's R&B loop kit, and this is what it sounds like. We got that, and then so we got those two. And for effects, I have on a compressor, which I use on a lot of my vocals because it kind of be going like loud and then low. So I got that to control that. We got an EQ, of course, on a telephone preset, a delay, and then a reverb. And at first I had on a pitch shifter to mess with the format to turn it down a little bit, but I have the trial version, so I don't have it no more. But I love to use pitch shifters to mess with formats on vocals because it gives it like a warped effect to it. So we got that. And then yeah, we got a percussion loop, which very simple. So yeah, so with this, you heard the loop at the beginning of the video. So pretty much this loop being used in the beat, it will sound something like this.
Here, what you on?
But yeah, fam, that's the video right there. So hopefully you enjoyed that, learned something from it. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, follow my socials and everything like that. Make sure you're drinking your water, going outside, taking a walk and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's about it. So peace.